husband here at Farmhouse 1820. And as you know, Brooke collects a lot of different things here in the farmhouse, whether it be dishes, wooden spoons, and sometimes lamps. Now, she comes home from a thrift store or a flea market, and usually the things work, but not always. We've had this lamp in our kitchen for a few months now, and the three-way switch is broken on it. So it's not turning on the light for a little while. We were able to push in the switch, and it kind of made connection, and now it's not working at all. So it is plugged in right now. We have power, so we'll just test it. It's hot. So you want to always make sure you unplug it first or kill the breaker. So we'll just unplug this guy right here, and we'll get to work taking this thing off. So obviously unscrew the light bulb, and then you're going to take the harp off and just right out of the saddle here on the bottom. And we got our new three-way switch right here. We're going to install, this one is gold, but we're actually only going to use the insides of this guy and keep the silver here with the lamp. And just get this at your regular hardware store, True Value, William Tell. And three-way switch works with the LED, makes it a little bit brighter and then all the way brighter, or you can get like a three-way light bulb as well. So you want to just try to use a screwdriver sometimes to take this off. You can unscrew the switch itself. That just little black knob comes right off, hopefully. This one could be broken. So we'll just get right in here. Might have to use a screwdriver to pry that guy up. I like the new tool room. Brooke designed this herself. Just give it a little pressure here, and this guy should pop right up like that. Then you'll have to just pull your wire through a little bit. Luckily, this guy slides right through pretty easily. And then you want to just use your screwdriver. And this one is actually an interior job here, so no big deal. We have some dikes right here. Klein tool. If you ever want to sponsor us, we have some Klein tools here. We'll just cut that back a little bit. We happen to have some Klein wire strippers as well. And we'll strip this guy right up and make a new connection. So sometimes you got to give it a little bit of pressure. These wires are lamp wires. It's clear, and you got to work it back and forth a little bit and then strip it right off. Obviously, you got to do a little bit of pressure to get it off, and then there we go. And we'll get those guys. Might have to take a little bit more off of that guy, but we'll see when we open up the new socket. So like I said, you want to be able to just reuse the one we were using, the silver. So we have this right here. We'll push it out of the cardboard, and then there's a gold hot button, and then a silver hot screw right there. Or silver is the neutral, the gold's the hot. And usually with the lamp, it's pretty much they can go in between, doesn't really matter. But if you remember which way you took it off, you can always put it back on the same way. This one did not have screws on it as far as like a gold and silver. So we're going to do our best to try to match it. So once again, you just want to take a screwdriver and then loosen these screws up. And then we're going to put the wires right on our new three-way socket. So the best way to do that is you want to give yourself a little bit more wire here, so you take the insulation off. There we go. And then you make it into a little hook here that looks like Captain Hook's hand. And then you're going to wrap that right around the screws on the actual socket itself. But you're going to want to feed it through the base. So if you are replacing the base, which looks like this, you would take this off. There's a little screw, a set screw on the bottom. You would take the set screw out and then put this right over the top. And then, but since we're using the same one, we don't need to worry about that guy right now. And then we're going to be able to just put these right onto the actual new socket. So you just give these wires a quick twist to get them all together. And then you're going to just, like I said, make a little Captain Hook mark. We have a couple little extra stranglers here. We just cut them back with the dikes. So we'll just put our fixture wire right here around the first silver one. So as you can see, so like I said, like a little hook, you can use your screwdriver and push it down a little bit tighter. And then usually you want to make sure you put them on going around clockwise, so when you tighten it back down, it tightens the wire with it. So that's kind of important. It just makes a good connection and makes it nice and strong. So then we'll go over here to usually do the neutral first and then the hot screw this on the second try. So sometimes you got to give it a little bit tighter of a slippery slope here to get through, and then make it nice and tight and then slide it back in. And like I said, you want to try to go in there clockwise, so when you tighten it down, it tightens down with it. This guy's being a little stubborn. Might have to back the screw out a little bit more to get it in there. And there we go. Just tighten it back down, and we'll lock that right into place. So like I said, we have a lot of old lamps in this house. Brooke is not a big fan of overhead lighting, so pretty much every single room has a lamp in it. So to get this tight, just pull the wire back through the bottom and then bring it right back down into place. And then you get the cardboard on there, back in, and then you'll put the new knob back on. It screws right on. Check it, make sure it's working. And then we're going to put the cardboard out of the one we were using. Hopefully that comes right out. Put the silver one back on. You want to make sure that the slot is set right there. And obviously I have it on backwards, so just testing you guys. So we'll put it on the correct way this time and get the cardboard all the way tight as you can. And then we'll push this guy right back into the base. And it actually went pretty quick and easy this time. So usually there's some kind of hiccup or something like that along the way here at the farmhouse. But we will try that out, right? Let's plug this guy in. We'll put the bulb in and see how we do, right? There we go. Fixed. And just like that. So this week, follow us here at Farmhouse 1820. This is Brooke Fettigan's YouTube channel. And then follow the blog at Farmhouse 1820. And then also this week, we will have a couple more videos involved with some dimmer switches on lights as well. So thank you for following and have a great day. And also, I'm not a licensed electrician, but I do play one on Broadway.